People are going to try to be made right with God because they're keeping the holy laws. You can keep, again, you guys understand? God doesn't want you to live by the law. He wants you to live for God. He says, it is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And guess what? In order for Christ to live in you, you got to choose that. So you got to choose that. Okay? 17 years ago, I had to choose, man. Who was going to live? Uncle Kris or Jesus? Okay? Uncle Kris or Jesus. My friend Timo was the ultimate fighter. I remember he had this tattoo. It was awesome. He had all this new tribal tattoos before tribal got real cool. He had all this stuff. And in that tattoo, he had Galatians 2:20 in Roman numerals. And that's what this scripture is right here. He had that scripture tattooed on him. He says, I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I live in the body, right, which is our skin, our flesh, right, I live for what? By faith in the Son of God. Why? Because He loved me and He gave Himself for me. Why should you and I live a life fully sold out to God? Why should we say no to all of the other stuff? Why should we say, yeah, man, God, I'm going to live for you. No longer I who lives, but Christ lives in me. Why are we going to make Him the priority, put Him on the throne of our life? Why? Because why? He loved me and He gave Himself for me. When I think about the cross, and all that He did, He died on the cross. Jesus died on the cross, and He could forgive me for all of my sins. And I wouldn't sin planet. I wouldn't sin planet. Okay? He forgave me of all of my sins. And because He forgave me of all of my sins, students, I can say, you know what? Yeah, thank you, God, that you love me and you gave Yourself for me. Not gave Himself like Waha gave Himself. He hung on the cross and died, shed His blood for you and me. And because He did that, it should inspire you and I. Right here, you see this here? I live. I live. It's a choice. It's a choice. I live. It's a lifestyle. Following Jesus is a lifestyle. It's not a game. It's not religion. It's not, hey, let's go to church. Let's grow the church. No. I live for Him. Which means that whether I'm here or there, at my house, my friend's house, at school, wherever I'm at, I'm living for Him. I'm living for Him. I'm giving my all for Him. People look at me. They look at my life. When my friends look at my life, right? They go, man, that Kris, man, for 17 years, he's been living for Jesus. He used to live for himself, but now there's been a transformation. There's been a big change in his life. Okay? It's a choice. It's a lifestyle. Just like this was a lifestyle. You understand that? This isn't just, this isn't Knott's Berry Farm, put on costumes and, you know what I'm saying? This is a lifestyle. But now I got a new lifestyle. Why? Because I've been crucified with Christ. And I no longer live. I quit living for myself. But Christ lives in me. I'm fully aware that Jesus Christ lives here in my heart.